I felt supported and encouraged.
But most importantly for me, I learned how to cope with the stress of moving to a new country.
Shani teaches things that I actually face in real world in looking for a job. Before I start, I've written my thought down in English to make sure I don't miss anything. So, if I'm looking my notes, just know it's my brain working hard in its second language.
When I arrived in Canada, I had some challenges understanding the job market. It was hard for me to write a Canadian style resume.
I decided to join the workshop because I knew that the job market and workplace culture in Canada would be completely different from my home country. I wanted to better understand how things work here and prepare myself properly instead of just guessing and hoping for the best.
Before I joined, I was like someone who hears about a football match but does not understand it. I was curious.
When I first came to Canada, I had experience with different employment services, but I was still struggling to understand the local job market. When I attended the information session with Shani, I immediately noticed a difference. The points she mentioned were so detailed and practical that I know this program was unique. Once I joined the workshop, I realized my intuition was right.
The workshop really helped me understand workplace culture and expectations in Canada. One of the biggest lessons for me was recognizing that Canadian workplaces are very diverse. You work with people from different cultural backgrounds, and that means respecting not only their beliefs and values, but also understanding that sometimes misunderstandings can happen because of those differences.
After joining the program and attending the workshops, I felt like I moved from just hearing about the match to watching it and then becoming part of it.
Shani teaches things that I actually face in real world in looking for a job. She explains the Canadian job hunting culture in such a simple way and understandable, even for a person with language difficulties like me.
Through the workshop, I learned so many practical skills: resume writing, employment standards, valuable interview tips, and workplace health and safety.
The most helpful part for me was the workshops and coaching. I felt supported and encouraged, and this helped me build my confidence.
But most importantly for me, I learned how to cope with the stress of moving to a new country. The grounding and breathing exercises really stood out to me because adjusting to a new life can be overwhelming, and having those tools to manage that stress is truly pivotal.
The program changed how I see myself professionally. Now I feel more confident and more clear about my goals. I feel that I am close to scoring a goal, which means reaching my career goal.
After the workshop, I started getting many more interviews. I finally understood my past mistakes and how to fix them.
RJC also changed my confidence, especially in interviews, because when interviewers ask, "Do you have any questions for us?" I would often say no. Now I feel prepared and confident to engage, ask meaningful questions, and show genuine interest.
My mindset and confidence have completely changed. The program bridges the gap for talented newcomers who just need to learn the local culture.
My advice to other newcomers is do not give up. Look for programs like RJC. They can make a big difference in your life.
To any newcomer or refugee who is struggling to find work in Canada, I would say don't give up. Enroll in the RJC workshop. It provides valuable information, helpful resources, and the confidence you need. Most importantly, it reminds you that you are not alone on this journey.
I want to thank Shani and Welcome Center for providing this opportunity. Honestly, what I learned through this program was so much more than I can explain it.
Thank you to the Refugee Job Connections program, and thank you to the Ontario Trillium Foundation for supporting this program.